ever. 4 playoff games, all decided on the final play. Now we have some championship week injury updates, starting with Chief safety Tyrann Mathieu, who's in lead concussion protocol after he left KC's thrilling comeback win over Buffalo. Team says their Pro Bowler is, quote, feeling good. X-rays on the ankle of Niners left tackle Trent Williams were negative, but his status for Sunday is uncertain. Better news for wideout Deebo Samuel. He's expected to practice this week after hurting his knee. Elsewhere, NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reports the Broncos have 3 finalists for their head coaching job. Packers offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett, Rams OC Kevin O'Connell, and Cowboys DC Dan. Some other head coach searching news: the Jags will interview Bucs offensive coordinator Byron Leftwich for the 2nd time, while the Raiders are meeting with Patriots assistant Rod Mayo. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Taco Bell presents a time story. It's time to wake up from this amazing, even though you're skiing on lemonade, how extreme! And oh, look at that, you just won the lottery. Is that a castle? Take the keys, it's your property. What's better than swimming in space? Just wait for the big reveal. It's Taco Bell breakfast and it's actually real. So it's time to wake up and bid your dreams farewell, because toasted breakfast burritos are waiting for you, only at Taco Bell. Participating Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only.
I need postcards printed and designed. Oh, and a targeted direct mail campaign.
It's possible at Staples.
I need my presentation printed, bound, and perfect.
Also possible. Your local Staples store can help your business navigate the future of work with custom printed sales and marketing materials. Now get 25% off custom printed labels, postcards, flyers, brochures, and more when you spend $60 or more. Explore what's new at Staples, the working and learning store. Ends 1/29, in-store only. See staples.com/print for details.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXO. Central California. A good day, sunshine. It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yeah, let's enjoy. Well, yes, a few clouds early, but they'll be burning off. And, spoke to a friend of mine in Chicago, and then I talked to my brother in Michigan. Yeah, they got it cold, and they got the snow. Sometimes you just have to call your folks back east and remind them how good our weather is this time of year. Yeah, but don't call them in July and August, okay? Yeah, it'll come back and bite you. Oh, boy. Let's see. Coming up, we've got to look at world and California news headlines, local news, sports. We'll go in-depth with the weather. We'll update the financial news, a real roller coaster ride yesterday on Wall Street. And, we'll touch on that as well. And in the newsroom, good morning, Gene.
Good morning.
You know, maybe it's a good time to remind folks that we're on YouTube. And you can catch our morning news on our YouTube channel. And you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free.
That's right. When you say subscribe, it just means you got to sign up.
Exactly. Doesn't cost anything. And they don't mind too much personal information. And, a good thing, let your friends and family back east who used to live in the Valley, let them know if they subscribe to our YouTube channel. They can keep up with all the latest news, and they can see your and my smiling face, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know there were people that used to live in the Valley, though.
Well, yes. And they've moved on.
That was nothing to share there.
Yes. Are you ready for some birthdays?
We better take a break for those birthdays.
Okay. Actor Lee Taylor Young is 77. Actor Dinah Manoff is 66. Actor Jennifer Lewis is 65. Actor Anna Ortiz, 51. Actor Mia Kirshner is 47. Actor Christine Lakin is 43. Alicia Keys, 42. Very talented singer. And actor Michael Trevino is 37. And actor Olivia Edward is 15. Okay?
Okay. Oh, I thought there were more.
No, that's it. We've got local birthdays coming up.
As parents, we've done everything we can to keep our kids safe, happy, and healthy during this pandemic. From finding the best face masks to making sure that their hands are clean. And now we have the best tool to help keep them even safer. The most important thing we can do is vaccinate our kids to protect them against COVID-19. Vaccines have been proven safe and effective for children 5 and up. Talk to your child's doctor or visit myturn.ca.gov to find a vaccine near you. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Manuel Vasquez, Randy Penson, Carissa Madrid, Timothy Cordero, Sophie Lyerly, Sebastian Ray, Nico Rodriguez, Melissa Mazarol, Maya Imperial, Lilia Carranza, Julian Jimenez, James Strom, Jerry Lane, Gary Heine, Eugene Estella, Erica Tarin, Elijah Vasquez, Devin Alvarez, Angie Estella, and happy birthday, Chuck Story. Okay.
Chuck doesn't look a day over 100, I'm sure.
Not hardly. You know, yesterday I mentioned that Kraft's with 3 new seasoning packets for their mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Creamy Ranch, Zesty Pizza, and Kickin' Buffalo.
Yeah.
I am praying and lighting candles that Kraft never, ever have a pumpkin spice mac and cheese. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday.
Yes.
How mac and cheese has become the new thing.
I guess.
The new re-established thing or something like that.
Yes. And, mac and cheese, comfort food for so many people. And, a main meal for some people, a side dish for others. Another comfort food that I never knew of until I got married. And that's ham hocks and beans.
Yeehaw. Nothing wrong with ham hocks.
No. And Pam will be making a big old pot of ham hock and beans this week.
Yeah, you can eat on them for at least a couple of days.
And they get better as the time goes on, don't they?
Yeah.
So
yes, sir. That sounds
anyway, different parts of the country have different comfort foods, right?
Yep, that's very true. There's a few crossovers.
Yeah.
That pretty much, the grilled cheese sandwich and soup is a pretty common thing across the country.
Yeah. And in some parts of the country, it's okra. Yuck. I don't like okra.
Only fried.
Okra, a member of the cotton family. Might as well chew cotton.
Yeah, some people actually did. They actually ate the seed inside.
Okay. Oh, well. Anyway, are you ready for football Sunday?
Well, we're going to have some more.
Yeah, Bengals and the Chiefs to begin with, 49ers and the Rams. You got a favorite?
I think I heard you say earlier today, as long as it's really good football, like what we just witnessed this past weekend.
Yep.
You can't complain.
Not at all. Okay, we've got news if you're ready.
I'm ready.
We've got to look at world and California news headlines to begin with, brought to you this morning by your friends in the business, Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Brief. Stocks are plunging again at the start of the trading day. S&P down 79. That's about 2% right now. Dow off 410. Business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
Today, the Fed begins a 2-day policy meeting. Investors are concerned that rates will rise faster and maybe by more than expected.
Consumer confidence fell in January over concerns about inflation and Omicron. Some high school students in Washington, D.C. plan to walk out today in a call for COVID safety protocols, better ones. Organizer Brianna Stallings tells CBS News Radio.
People come to school and they worry all day. I worry about if I'm going to bring COVID home to my 81-year-old grandmother I live with.
College board going all digital on SATs. CBS's Jim Krasula.
Administrators say the shift will boost the SAT's relevancy in increasingly test-optional college admissions. Test takers will be able to use their own laptops, but they will still have to take the test at a monitored site.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. On a day when the LA school district banned the use of cloth masks, state lawmakers pitched the idea of enacting vaccine requirements statewide for K-12 students, adding COVID vaccines to the list of those required to attend class in person.
We will be passing a statewide law, the Keep Schools Open and Safe Act, to require COVID-19 vaccines for in-person school attendance.
State Senator Dr. Richard Pan, the vaccine would not be subject to a personal belief exemption, only medical exemptions. The San Jose City Council voting today on Mayor Sam Liccardo's proposal to require every household with a gun owner to carry liability insurance for their firearms.
It's available today. Adjust premiums to encourage gun owners to purchase and use gun safes, install trigger locks, and take gun safety classes.
Gun rights activists say they'll file suit if the measure passes, saying it unfairly punishes law-abiding gun owners. Colorado fire near Big Sur now 40% contained. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning, heating, and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today.
This is your Wendy's wake-up call. Start your day with a better breakfast and get a free drink with any of our morning-making breakfast sandwiches. That's your favorite drink in a Wendy's cup, free. Fresh brewed coffee, free. Diet Coke, free. Vanilla Frosty Chino, that's cold brew plus Frosty Creamer plus free. So don't sleep on this deal. Get any size drink in a Wendy's cup free when you buy any breakfast sandwich. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's. On the card only. Offer valid upon request on lowest price qualifying item. Not valid for third-party delivery.
Yes, Ms. Tubbs. Call someone about the plumbing. One of Beatrice's properties needs a new superintendent. The custodial team is not someone with handyman superpowers and a concierge alter ego. Does anyone know any good electricians near Parkville? Indeed can help her hire great people fast. I need Indeed. Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Soon a third Quick Lane coming to the Valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning, the County Board of Supervisors meet today. The board will meet at their regular time. George Gale filed this story.
The board holds their regular meeting today. The county says the meeting will be by remote participation only. That is per the most recent guidelines from the County Public Health Department and is due to the current COVID-19 surge. The meeting can be viewed via live stream available on the county website. During the meeting, the board will hear an update on COVID-19 from the health department. They will discuss an argument or an agreement for a treatment facility with the Canyon Ridge Hospital for Medi-Cal and unfunded acute psychiatric hospital services for fiscal years 2021 through 2024. They will discuss establishing a special revenue and appropriations fund account to implement the City of Calipatria Home Grant to operate as the subrecipient per the subrecipient agreement with the City of Calipatria. The supervisors will discuss the capital purchase of data center infrastructure, hardware, and software, and they will discuss a resolution authorizing a joint resolution with Pacific Southwest Community Development Corporation and Imperial Housing Coalition to apply for the California Department of Housing and Community Development Home Key Program funds for an amount not to exceed $18 million. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
New requirements at land ports of entry means travelers entering the United States must be fully vaccinated. Beginning on this past Saturday, the Department of Homeland Security required non-U.S. individuals entering the U.S. at land ports, entry at U.S. and Canadian and U.S. and Mexico borders to be fully vaccinated for COVID-19 and provide proof of vaccination. When entering the U.S., whether for essential or non-essential reasons, travelers must verbally attest to their COVID-19 vaccination status, provide proof of CDC-approved vaccination, present valid ID documents. COVID-19 testing is not required. KXO News Time is 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro suggest the works, including tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, filter check, belts and hoses check, and synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of Motorcraft oil plus oil filter. You can't beat the works. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro, ready to serve.
Continuing with more local news, virtual film festival winners are coming up. Here's more on that story.
They were announced late last week. Carroll County Film Commission said the winners are for their 5th in a series of virtual film festivals. Latest festival was for all genres of filmmaking. 6 entries were received and judged. First place went to The Black Dude Lives, directed by Lomai. Second place went to Jornalero, directed by Paolo Manzano. And third place went to Jacques, directed by Juan Carlos Salazar. Public is encouraged to view the festival entries through January 29th by visiting the Film Commission website. Viewing is free. The last festival in the series will be a compilation of all the previous festival winners and will be available to view online February 19th through the 26th. For more details, go to filmimperialcounty.com or go to their Facebook page. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A Brawley actor is on TV. ABC is launching a new TV drama. It is a unique one in that it stars a primarily Latin cast. Promised Land is an epic, generation-spanning drama about Latins, families vying for wealth and power in California's Sonoma County. The series stars John Ortiz as Joe Sandoval, Celia Suarez as Lete Sandoval, and Bellamy Young as Margaret Honeycutt. Brawley native E. Ambris de Colosio plays a reoccurring role of Foreman Gonzo. De Colosio was raised in Imperial Valley, performing his first play in Brawley and graduating from Brawley Union High School. He was part of a migrant family. He has participated in the Ivy Film Festival. He represented Blind Spotting, the movie, and won Best Actor for his film Mi Tierra, as well as Best Picture for the same film at the festival. The new TV program debuts on ABC and will stream on Hulu, so check it out. And finally, broadband access. A special forum on broadband access. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Kokopah Casino and Resort is handing out cold cash in January. You could win up to $1,000 with a grand prize of $5,000 in cold cash. Every Friday and Saturday between 4 and 8 p.m., 2 winners every hour could win up to to $1,000. Then on January 29th, one lucky winner will be drawn for $5,000. You can earn entries now by playing your favorite slots or table games with your rewards card. See the Rewards Club for details. Kokopah Casino has your cold cash because we love our locals at Kokopah Casino, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
It's page 2 of the local news, page 2 and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. You can see David, you can see Jose, and you can get answers to your questions about life insurance, health insurance, auto and home insurance as well.
Continuing with more local news, the CBP scam alert has been activated. George Gale has the story.
Customs and Border Protection says the scams have actually been around for a while. They are scams and phishing attempts that have been around for years. The CBP says residents are urged to not provide the caller with any information. They say the Department of Homeland Security and CBP does not solicit money over the phone, nor does it use Bitcoin, other digital currency, or gift cards. If such calls are received, people should make a note of the number and any other pertinent information or details about the call and immediately hang up. And then report the incident to your local police department and the Federal Trade Commissioner. You can also call the CBP information line. Number is available on the CBP website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And finally, a special forum on broadband access. It will be a virtual forum. It'll be held Wednesday at 10 a.m. The forum will discuss broadband access and needs in Imperial County. Community members and members of the private and public sector will be able to share broadband needs, concerns, and priorities for the future in Imperial County. Feedback from the forum will be relayed to California legislators for future infrastructure planning and investment. Contact the IBEDC for Zoom information. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, dry conditions will persist with no rain chances in the forecast for the next 7 days. Anticipate breezy to windy conditions for areas generally along and west of the lower Colorado River Valley this afternoon and into early Wednesday as a dry weather disturbance moves through the region. A warming trend will commence during the latter half of the week as high pressure builds across the western United States. 78 our high yesterday, 46 our low. Partly sunny to begin the day, then gradually becoming sunny today with a high near 74. Light and variable wind becoming north-northeast, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 43. North-northeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour becoming west after midnight. Wednesday will be mostly sunny with a high near 70. West-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then turning out of the north. 45 downtown, 76% relative humidity. The wind is calm. And that's it for page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, and Medicare supplemental coverage. Here's an idea. Take a day and visit the Peanut Patch in Yuma. The Peanut Patch. Well, it's a delightful place. You're going to find all sorts of neat things, great gift ideas. And, of course, you're going to find delicious homemade chocolates. You're going to find fresh English toffee, pecan turtles made from a special recipe from scratch, at the Peanut Patch. You're going to find so many things, and you're going to find nice people who give you a smile and offer suggestions that you'll love. The Peanut Patch. Head east from Imperial Valley to Avenue 3E, exit from Interstate 8. Turn right, that's south, past MCAS Yuma, till you come to East County 13th Street. Turn left and go about a mile and a half, and you're at the Peanut Patch. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. So many delicious things. It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action. Cavaliers slipped by the Knicks 95-93. Pelicans beat the Pacers 117-113. Bulls edged the Thunder 111-110. Suns topped the Jazz 115-109. New Orleans Pelicans center Jackson Hayes was formally charged with domestic violence, resisting arrest, and battery against a police officer stemming from his arrest last summer in Los Angeles, according to court records.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneers services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady said yesterday that family will play a substantial role in determining whether he will return to play next season. Meanwhile, well, everybody at the Green Bay Packers front office wants Aaron Rodgers back as the Green Bay quarterback next season. The coach, Matt LaFleur, said it's unanimous among the organization's top decision makers, too. Well, let's talk about teams that actually won. Yeah, Sunday, it's the Bengals and the Chiefs at 11 a.m. on AM 1230. We'll follow with the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams right after that game. And Major League Baseball and the Players Association plan to meet again today after a Monday bargaining session led to the first sliver of progress between the sides since the league locked the players out December 2nd. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Omicron spreads faster than any other COVID-19 variant, so it's important for you to mask up to limit the spread. N95, KN95, and KF94 masks offer the best fit and filtration. Don't have these? Double masks or double masking with a surgical and fabric mask can also offer great protection. So there you go. Mask, vax, and get boosted. Learn more at covid19.ca.gov. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Well, it was Mr. Toad's wild ride yesterday on Wall Street. U.S. stock markets went on a roller coaster ride, plunging and then rallying, all within the span of a single trading session. The S&P 500 index at one point down almost 4%, finished just slightly higher. Markets remain nervy today. The Dow off 314 points at 34,050. The S&P 100 down 71 at 4339. The Nasdaq at 302, off 302 at 13,552. And well, as some people would say, that presents buying opportunities. Gold up $5.20 an ounce. Oil up $1.06 a barrel. Selling pressure on U.S. stocks has been growing for weeks as investors digest the options available to the Federal Reserve, which kicks off its latest meeting today. Meanwhile, Unilever is cutting 1,500 management jobs around the world. as the consumer goods giant comes under intense pressure from shareholders to boost growth. The cuts amount to a 15% reduction in the number of senior managers and 5% drop in junior managers, according to Unilever. Factory workers will not be affected. Shareholders have ratcheted up the pressure on Unilever after its stock sank 10% last year. The firm's shares got hammered last week after the company revealed it had made 3 failed bids to acquire GlaxoSmithKline's consumer health business.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business, and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro, and if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
We will start off with partly sunny skies, then gradually becoming sunny. Look for a high near 74, light and variable wind becoming north-northeast 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 43, north-northeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour becoming west after midnight. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high near 70, west-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then turning out of the north. 46 degrees, 76% relative humidity. The wind is calm. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, we want you to be happy, live happy, work happy. Most of all, we want you to celebrate whatever makes you happy at Burgers and Beer. Bring your friends, bring your family, and let's make time for a good time. All the drinks, all the food, and great service too. Everything you need is right here at Burgers and Beer. Burgers and Beer, the best burgers in town.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by the Exogen Temporal Scanner.
I'm Steve Kafin. After yesterday's wild 1,200-point swing in the Dow Jones Industrial Average, investors are holding on again. Stocks shot lower again this morning. Dow off nearly 800 points in the early going. More than half that loss has been recovered. Business analyst Jill Schlesinger says, as unsettling as it all may be, it's part of the game.
A correction is something that's very normal for investors, a 10% move from recent highs. And in fact, we haven't had that many in the last 3 or 4 years, with the exception of a 5-week period where the S&P 500 tumbled by a third.
The International Monetary Fund has downgraded its forecast for the global economy this year. Inflation, higher energy prices, and COVID cutting into growth. Pfizer says it's begun trials on a vaccine that targets the Omicron variant. CBS's Dr. David Agus says most participants are already vaccinated.
We'll see the results of it. It will take months to accrue it and get that data. By the time the Omicron-specific variant booster is ready, it may not be relevant, but it will give significant experience on how this for future.
8,500 U.S. troops are on alert, and CBS's Cammie McCormick tells us Congress wants the latest on what's known about Russia and Ukraine.
A White House official confirms to CBS News that the Biden administration will hold 2 classified briefings for House and Senate leadership on the situation on Ukraine's borders. They also say they are working on all-member briefings for the House and Senate in the coming days. Those will be conducted by national security officials.
Problem soon for students who take the SAT. It's going all digital by 2024. And College Board Vice President Priscilla Rodriguez says it'll be shortened and made more relevant.
While it will still measure the same core reading, writing, and math skills that today's SAT does, it will be able to do so more efficiently. So rather than being 3 hours long as it is today, it'll be about 2 hours long.
Michigan has approved $824 million in incentives for GM to put its electric vehicle plants in the state. Jeff Gilbert has more from affiliate WWJ Detroit.
By 2025, GM will be able to make 1 million EVs a year in North America, more than half of them pickups. This investment will be to upgrade a Detroit area assembly plant and to build a new battery plant near Lansing, Michigan.
The $7 billion investment is the largest in GM's history.
GM President Mark Royce says the investment will create 4,000 new jobs.
Unilever, the company behind Vaseline, Ben & Jerry's ice cream, and Dove soap, 1,500 jobs. Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 400 points. This is CBS News.
Fever is the #1 COVID symptom, so be safe with an accurate thermometer. Only Exergen is proven accurate in more than 100 studies. Learn more at Exergen.com.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
Yeah, so strong for your South Pole. Charmin keeps your undies whiter than the North Pole. Shiny, hiney, a brand new year. Come with us, Charmin. Happy New Year. May your holidays be Charmin, clean, merry, and bright. May all your undies be Charmin, clean, white.
Charmin Ultra Strong just cleans better. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Deep breath.
Mai's virtual meditation studio has never been busier.
Imagine not working.
They need a remote assistant to realign their scheduling.
Blank calendar. Sorry. Back to your breath.
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed. Make calls, schedule virtual interviews, and talk to candidates right from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
A Jeopardy champ is in some lofty territory.
Amy Schneider's won her 39th game, edging ever so close to Ken Jennings' record. He hosted last night's show.
A 39-day total of $1,319,800. You now have the second longest streak in Jeopardy history.
Jennings notched 74 wins. Schneider, an engineering manager, surpassed Yale PhD student Matt Amodio, who completed a 38-game winning streak last year. They'll compete against each other in the show's next Tournament of Champions. Schneider said the best part of it all is representing the trans community on TV. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
At the Australian Open, 35-year-old Rafael Nadal is still very much alive as he chases a record 21st Grand Slam title. A win in a grueling 5-set match put him into the tournament semifinals. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
12:30.